This is first time.
First time. Okay, kakuha na natin na. Kakuha na mo pagkananiwan na. Wala mo ito nga. Wala mo ito.
Sasengamosi eh.
Sasengamosi. Sasengamosi. Totolongan ko nga sa wagigil-gila. Okay.
On average, cervical cancer kills 1 woman every week in Fiji. Prevention and diagnosis of cervical cancer is essential to reverse this number. Unfortunately, symptoms of cervical cancer are not obvious, and screening for cervical cancer is an intimate procedure that sometimes can cause distress and embarrassment to women. The decision to be screened is more difficult if the test is not accessible or the results take too long. To improve prevention of cervical cancer, the Fiji Health Sector Support Program, in partnership with the Ministry of Health, has introduced a vaccine against the human papilloma virus, or HPV, which is responsible for most cervical cancers globally. This vaccine is provided to Class 8 girls before they become infected. To improve the diagnosis of cervical cancer, a test piloted in the Central Division in 2012 is being introduced in the Western and Northern divisions of the country.
The aim of the training is to equip the nurses to be able to do the screening through visual inspection with acetic acid. It is a screening method to complement pap smear. The other thing too is for them to be able to identify the abnormals, the abnormal changes that takes place in the cervix, and be able to do a referral for treatment.
The test is conducted in the community, and some treatment can be provided for simple abnormalities, while more complicated abnormalities will be referred for treatment.
Participants are required to do 8 clients, screen 8 clients, 3 under observations by the supervisor or the facilitators, and 5, they can be just doing it on their own. They are required to do 1,000 women from February 2014 to February 2015. So 1,000 women to be screened at the age group of 30 to 50 years.
Yeah, it's much more easier than pap smear, where they get the result. Pap smear, it'll take 2 months, but with VIA, just a minute.
4 sites have been chosen to continue the VIA program: Nakorovatu and Wainikora Health Centers in Madawata Province in the north of Fiji, and 2 additional sites in the Western Division. The Ministry of Health recommends that all women be screened every 3 years, and if any woman wants to be screened in a pilot site, to contact their nearest health center.